Hey everybody, what's going on? Corey here, and this is going to be a review video. I want to talk about a trick that I've been actually really excited for, um, and that is Diamond Cutter by Amanda Nepo. I think it's Nepo. Um, Anyways, Diamond Cutter put out by Penguin, and I have to say, like, I was aware, I knew how the trick worked. This is something that's been the idea behind this has been published and explored for ever, just about. I probably have 3 or 4 books back there at least that have the general idea of what this is in it and explored as either a gag or whatever the case may be. So, basic effect of Diamond Cutter is you're having a card selected, the card's being lost in the deck or whatever it is, and the basic effect is you can say you're gonna have the card's gonna you're gonna find the card and the card comes to the top. You show it, it's not the card, and so you do the gag where you rip the card in half, and now it is the card except for it's got the wrong number on it, and then you rub your finger on the index and you can show now that it is the correct card. So um, all these are the same. If you watch the trailer, you know that the card selected is the 3 of diamonds. The card that you're miscalling or that you're saying is the card is the 5 of diamonds, and you visually change that into the 3 of diamonds. Again, the idea minus the visual change, though you can, that's been something, again, something that's been explored, um, that they think they see has been around for a very, very long time. Um, but the visual bit, with being able to show that 5 and changing the 3, is a great addition to the trick. So, video wise, runtime is 27, just over 27 minutes. Um, so kind of an odd time. I would have cut it down, and you'll hear some of my thoughts on that. Um, so some things that are included with this is you get 27 of the gaff cards altogether. You also get uh, the gimmick. I'm not going to go over what the gimmick is. I think everyone at this point knows, but you get the gimmick, um, which you get 125 of, which is kind of strange. Um, so, I mean, you haven't. I don't know why you get so many, except for I'm sure at some point they're going to be offering a refill pack where you can get just the cards. But I don't believe, in my last check, that was not available yet. Um, Also, in my last check, I did not check to see what um, the price was. I want to say that it was 30. Let me pull it up real quick. It was 1995, so that's US 1995. So I mean, you get some play with this. But once you're done with those 27 cards, you're gonna have to buy another reef. You're gonna have to buy another one of these, which some will say $19, $20 is a good price for this. I agree, but the refills, if you want, you can sell the refills without the special gimmick to give a little reduction in cost if someone's doing more, or just include 125 gaff cards and 125 gimmicks. Um, there is an additional gimmick that is needed. But it's something everyone should have in their possession or easy access to. Amanda does go over in the video how to uh, kind of what to look for, the different kinds, and just give you a couple ideas of what, like, maybe this isn't the best idea to get this one, or maybe this one will work better, or whatever the case may be. Um, and then through the course of the video, we learn, setup should be done the day, really the day that you're doing the trick. So this isn't something that you're going to want to set up today and with plans on doing it a week from now, because there could be some things that happen that aren't ideal for the situation. Um, so in the 27 minutes, 28 minutes of this video, you get a lot of information. You get a few performances. I don't remember off the top of my head how many performances. I want to say it's like 2 or 3. And then it kind of just jumps right into the trick and the explanation. I will say I am not a big fan of Amanda's teaching. Um, it felt very parts of it felt kind of disjointed. Um, it almost like she was just kind of like thrown out there. So, and to me, she's not really a good teacher. Again, that's not taken away from the fact and what she's put out there. Just in the video, she's not a very good teacher. When they're going over some of the stuff with the gimmick piece, it's an overhead shot. It could have really been sped up a lot if it would have just been showing the construction and then being voiceover, and then doing like a more slow construction of the gimmick at the very end of the video as kind of an extra piece. And honestly, this video we could have cut out a lot of information. I don't like personally. I don't like instructional videos that have a long runtime. I don't want it to be too short where it glances over everything, but this is just over that runtime that it should be. I would have put the video probably about 20, maybe 25 minutes. Honestly, if it was me, if I were paying when I would have done the performances as a separate video and then done just solely a video on the trick, on teaching the trick. So that's just kind of my thoughts on that. Overall, it's a great product. I think if this is something that you've been looking at, I think go for it. It's $20. It's a good solid trick. But my biggest issue with it is on the video there is zero crediting. Zero at all. And like I said at the beginning, this is an idea that's been explored and published by several people over the years. And, Amanda does add the visual bit, but that's what she's adding to it. It's just the visual bit. This is a song that's been around. So there should have been some crediting. Avoiding all the recent controversy over the trick and another one that's coming out, there should be crediting on this. And I don't know if that was a Penguin decision or if that was an Amanda decision. And if it wasn't an Amanda decision, Penguin should have said, no, we have to provide crediting. That's how magic works. And if it was a Penguin decision, shame on Penguin. Again, my thoughts, I am big into crediting in magic, and I think that when you are building upon something that has been around, you need to give credit where credit is due. But all that being said, it's a good trick. It's a good effect. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Like I said, the couple of drawbacks that I have is the video's too long. It's Amanda's teaching is just, it doesn't grab me. It doesn't keep me engaged with the video, and then the lack of crediting. But I'm only going to take off a 0.5 for that. So I do give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Pick it up. Hopefully this video was a little bit more clear and concise. Let me know if you prefer this. I mean, obviously it's more structured for me, keeping me on task. So let me know if you like the new direction of the videos, which will probably stay because it's honestly the better way to do things, and it keeps me focused and driven. But do you have Diamond Cutter? Do you perform it? How do you like it? Let's talk about that down below in the comments.